Hey guys, I'm Michael Keene,
And I am Sean Doyle.
and thank you very much for watching this very special introduction to two clips from the next big, let's be honest here, the next Citizen Kane of films, if that even makes sense. Fatal Future. I think we can both agree it's going to be the greatest movie of all time, right?
That's a way to look at it.
Yes, sir. So, for those unawares, Fatal Future is the story of our cyberpunk hacker hero, MC Dalton, played by moi, as he fights the corporate conglomerates and the bank and the government. And he uses his amazing hacking skills and martial arts skills and katana skills and all the cool skills he's got, because he's the most skilled dude in the world, to battle it out and find true love along the way. It's a beautiful story, very emotional. And today, of course, we have two clips for you. So, a little introduction. We're going to talk about some perks for our Indiegogo campaign that's going on through November 8th. And then we'll get you right to there. Or if you just want to see the clips, skip ahead to this time in the video, and you can just watch the clips and enjoy yourself.
Because the perks are also on the website.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know.
And you're here already. You've probably seen them.
Yeah. It's fine. So, before we get started, or before we move on to the clips, what is Fatal Future? What's the concept behind it? It's really quite simple. There is, of course, a man named Neil Breen who is local to our lovely metropolis of Las Vegas, Nevada, and he has made several films that inspired us. Neil Breen has directed 4 feature films to date, and they are pretty much all winners to some degree. We have our favorites, we have our least favorites. They include 2005's Double Down, which is just a gosh darn classic. I Am Here, ... now, as Neil Breen he'll remind you to say it that way. And then, of course, you have Fateful Findings, which is, I would say, his most popular film and easily his most technically advanced thus far.
Yeah.
And then his most recent film, Pass Through, which is his most experimental. He got a drone, which I'm really looking forward. If we get enough money, we're going to get a drone, and it's going to be the worst. Neil Breen, beyond his just stated oeuvre, what makes Neil Breen so inspiring to us and why we decided to make a feature film based on his work is that he makes movies the way he wants to make them.
He's fascinating because I think Breen is the closest thing that we have to Ed Wood today.
Yes.
He's incredibly passionate. He's incredibly earnest about the films that he wants to make. Everything that he does feels like a passion project on some level, and they're all incredibly ambitious, well beyond their means.
Oh, yes.
And despite all of that, he perseveres and he pushes through and he makes the movie that he wants to make. And that is the thing that really inspired us to write this script and go for a feature rather than anything else. Is that deep perseverance that Breen demonstrates every time he makes a movie.
Yes, and we've learned that it takes a lot of perseverance. So, beyond that, these clips we're going to show you, they're not quite finished. We were going to have a trailer today, but we realized that we don't really have enough footage. We have about 20 minutes of solid film together. Solid Citizen Kane-esque, brilliantly packaged, edited film shot on video. And it's just not quite enough for a good trailer. We want to have like a really good trailer that really brings out the Breen in this project, that really brings out our voice for this film. So instead, we have these two clips. They're edited together with a little bit of stock footage that isn't necessarily finalized yet. We haven't gone through the entire purchasing thingamabob, all the nitty-gritty details. But they do give you an idea of what we're going for, and they're very, very close to the finished product. So if you want an idea of what Fatal Future is all about, watch these clips, and you'll get the idea. So, Sean, I believe you would like to talk about the lovely perks we have for our delightful backers.
It's a little thick, Michael. It's a little thick.
Delightful.
Yes, I do have some perks here. We have 10 tiers of perks. $5 gets you a special thanks in the credits. That's our most basic level. 10, you get a digital download of the film. At 15, you get the digital download plus some special features that we're working on. That'll probably be pretty cool. At 25, you get a DVD with all the special features and a digital download. At 35, you get the digital download and an ebook of the official novelization of Fatal Future.
It's a book!
It's a book.
It's a book!
It's gonna be a book. How many crowdfunded movies have novelizations? This is new, right?
Yeah!
At 45, you get the Breen style DVD, which is packaged and shipped in the same way that Neil Breen packages and ships his own films, and it will have some extra special features.
And for those that don't know, the way that Neil Breen does it, he just takes a DVD-R, pops it in his computer, burns the film onto the disc, puts it back in its original case, and ships that to you without any further packaging. It's delightful.
So please pay us extra money for something that's very bad.
Yes!
$50 gets you a signed 18 by 24 poster and a digital download. The posters are beautiful, and they're going to be signed by pretty much the entire cast and crew, I think.
Yes, pretty much.
Everybody that we can get.
Everybody that we can get. Everybody that doesn't immediately swear us off as crazy people.
Everybody who will come back to us after this. At 75, you get a DVD, a paperback copy of the novelization, and the digital download versions. At 100, you get all of that, plus an invite to the premiere and a producer credit.
So fancy!
That'll go on IMDb also.
You'll have an IMDb credit on the world's worst film. It's gonna be great!
Thanks, Jack McBrayer.
It's gonna be great!
At $500, you get the Breen-style DVD, a regular DVD, the print novelization, the digital versions of all of those things, the poster, an invite to the premiere here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, and an executive producer credit. That's like a producer credit, but even more.
Yeah, it's an executive. It means it's better. It means you're better than everybody else. And I'm pretty sure we lose money on that, but that's okay, because that's awesome. And we love you guys for supporting us. So yes, that's a big one. Please give us $500.
Or don't.
Honestly, if everyone just gives $10, everyone who watches this, all of our friends and family and all that jazz, everybody just gives $10, and we will have everything we need to pay for all the little details that we need to really make this the exact film we want. Believe it or not, despite the low to no budget nature of Neil Breen's films, ours is going to require certain funds that we just don't have. Either way, we're making a movie, but this will get it out there faster and better and closer to our original vision for Fatal Future. Anything else to add, Sean?
I don't think so.
My dear co-writer-in-chief?
Oh boy.
Enjoy the clips!
Yeah, please do enjoy.
Is this one of those silences where like things they go on for too long and the edit and he doesn't edit it properly and it just kind of goes on for a bit too long and he looks around at the camera slightly. Remember that?
I know that is definitely what's going on, and I know that your hand has been on my shoulder for way too long.
I have the VR injectable you asked for.
I'm going to be the best stock trader in the world with this VR injectable. Do you have any other clients with the stock VR codec?
No, you're the only client of mine who I'd sell this prototype VR codec to.
My wife does not understand.
It's too bad. She should.
I know.
Do not feel down in the dumps. Soon you have power of the best stock VR injectable on the market. Say, like stock market?
You are too much.
Yes, that's what they all say.
Who?
My other clients, my family, my friends.
How is your mother?
She's doing well in the space program. Hope to see her again soon.
Such a nice lady your mother is.
Yes, she's very nice, and the best doctor of weather science of all time. The weather control program is treating her very well for her contributions. I'm hoping that a plan to block out the sun goes through. But you know how they are with funding.
That is so true. Anyway, it has been nice speaking with you. Thank you for the VR injectables. I had better get back to work.
All right, I'll be seeing you.
Hi, Cindy. The stocks are crashing. Could you send it up to Smith file, please? Oh, I see it on my computer monitor. Thank you, Cindy. I wish I could be the world's best stock trader working at the bank, but only if I had the tools I could beat their stock traders at their game. Wait. I have it! Ha. Man, I will never get used to being in the cyber grid. Trippy, man. Ugh. Hello, you must be the stock VR.
I am V, your VR stock trading program.
Do you know your intended purpose?
To make people happy and succeed in their ventures.
Can you help me to become the best stock trader at the bank?
I can do that. It's as easy as pie, as you humans would say.
What stock should I buy?
You should buy the soda stock and trade the wheat stock.
Oh my God! I cannot believe I never thought of that. You are brilliant, V.
I am happy to serve.
What? This shouldn't be happening. How are you connecting to the public grid like this? Stop this computer! Stop! Huh? Oh no. Is that the stock trading program? V. V! V!
Jacobs, this is Dalton. I need a 7 gigabyte per second 6X SATA 2 SAS controller chipset for a Mercury type deck. And I need it in 1 hour. Okay. See you soon. Las Vegas, the city of sin. Corporate surveillance Zeppelin. Must be tracking the computer core of this car. It's gonna take some tricky hacking to get out of this one. Accessing the GPS grid, triangulating the Zeppelin's coordinates, cross-checking them against my own coordinates, spoofing the satellite network. See you later, big brother.